Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. We're doing a brief late evening tasting video here. I'm filming this on Sunday the 6th of June, and my good friends Ben and Amy dropped me round some fruits to taste from their own garden. This is a very early and very large breba fig. It's split open. Ben thinks it's because of inconsistent watering, possibly. Could be something to do with the strange weather we've been having. It's certainly not a brown turkey. Don't know what the fig is. Could it be something like a Madeleine de Saison? Could it be a Doré? I'm not sure, but it's certainly a very early fruit as we're only in the first week of July. I don't think it's at peak ripeness, but that's because obviously they've had to pick it because it's split so much. We'll have a look inside it, and more importantly are some loquats off their own tree, which is originally grown from seed, would you believe? So I'm going to try these. These have just been picked. They've got a few fruits, not a huge quantity on their tree. It's quite a large tree, but enough to allow me to taste one. And they said to me they're very nice. They're quite a dark orange colour. So I'm going to pop a couple of those open and have a look as well. I'm not going to weigh the fig. It's quite light actually. You can see it's quite hollow inside. But we'll cut it open and see what it's like, and we'll have a quick look at the loquat. So let me just flip the camera around, and you can have a look with me. So here we are back again. So it's getting a little bit dark now. I'm doing this quite late at night, but it's the first opportunity I've had to make a video. So I'm going to cut this fig in half and let you have a look inside. Colour's quite nice. I'm sure from the shape of it that it's not a brown turkey, and it's probably way too early for a brown turkey. The skin's quite tough on the fig, so I'd definitely be peeling it. I'm going to cut but there's no mould, but obviously I'm not planning to eat the bottom part, because you can see the bottom part where it's split open. It's quite dry in that area, so it's not going to be edible, but the rest of it looks juicy enough to be perfectly edible. So we'll cut the bottom piece off. I'm going to peel the skin, because the skin's pretty tough on it and it's definitely peelable. There's no insects inside. Let's see what this tastes like for so early. In the year. Not bad. Not that sweet, this particular one. There may be others on the tree that are sweeter. It's not that juicy. Got a pleasant flavour to it. It's mild. It's not a strong flavour. It's very mild, but it's certainly an edible fig. Be interested to see how my brebas compare, but mine I don't think it can be ready for 2 or 3 weeks still. Probably ripens just as we're going through a cold spell. I think if we had a bit more warmth, that would bring the sweetness out. But nevertheless, perfectly acceptable. Now let's have a look at these. Let's pop one of these loquats off. Looks very, very nice. As I said, they grew it from seed originally, from presumably a shop bought loquat. It's a big tree now. Funny enough, the skin's actually quite thin on it. It's not as tough as some of the shop bought ones, so perhaps it doesn't need to be peeled, but I'm going to just take some of it off. Some of the shop bought ones you get here, the skin's very tough. That's not tough at all. Let's try it and see. Juicy, sweet, nice flavour. Just going to take the end off it. Only one seed in the fruit, which is quite handy actually, because a lot of the shop bought ones have 2 or 3 in at least. I'd say a pretty darn good fruit, considering that's grown in the UK climate. Just try the try this next small one. Cut it straight in half. Nice genetics because it's grown here. A tiny seed, that one's not been properly pollinated. So I just pop the seed out. Again, try the skin on this one. I normally like to peel them, but frankly the skin's quite thin and not easy to peel. I have given them good wash. Let's see if I can manage to peel the skin off this one. I normally find the skin adds a little bit of bitterness to them, so I've lost the skin on that one. Very nice fruit. Thanks very much, Ben and Amy, really enjoyed it. Going to finish off the fig as well. Said I'm cutting the dry bit off the bottom, bit where it's split open, and we'll just peel off the rest of the skin. I actually had another one earlier that was juicier inside, but this was the one I decided to use for the tasting. Very nice. Nice to get a UK grown fig so early in the year. Quite a rarity. Anyway, thanks for watching that. So I'm struggling a bit because I've got really bad toothache at the moment, so it's not making it easy to chew things. Going to go and take some painkillers in a minute, see if I can get to see a dentist on top of all my other woes. So thanks for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Share the video if you like. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It doesn't cost anything. And remember to click on the bell if you want to know when new videos come out. I will see you all in the next video. Brett out for now.